You show up to the gym every single day. You put in the hours, you sweat through every session, but the person staring back at you in the mirror just isn't matching the effort you're giving. The muscle growth has stalled. Your strength has hit a wall. And you're starting to wonder, what am I even doing wrong? Well, here's the hard truth. You might be sabotaging your own gains with some of the most popular exercises out there. They look impressive, they're in every gym, but some of them deliver less muscle, more joint stress, and a higher injury risk than you think. In this video, we're breaking down 5 overrated exercises and, more importantly, the smarter science-backed swaps that will help you actually build the body you've been working for. Smith machine squats. A favorite for beginners because the bar is locked in a fixed track, giving a sense of stability. The idea is, take balance out. Lift heavier. But here's the problem. Your body isn't designed to move in a perfectly straight, fixed path. Free weight squats follow a natural arc that works with your joint mechanics. The Smith machine forces a rigid path that can increase shear stress at the knees or compressive load at the spine, especially if your stance or foot position isn't optimal. Research comparing the two found free weight squats produce significantly greater activation in key stabilizer muscles. The erector spinae up to 49% more, and the gastrocnemius up to 34% more, because you have to control the load in all directions. Those stabilizers are what give you real-world, functional strength. Smarter swap. Start with goblet squats to learn form. They naturally keep your torso upright and your core engaged. Once that's solid, progress to free weight barbell back squats for maximum leg and core development. Heavy, narrow grip upright rows. This old school bodybuilding move, barbell close grip to chin, elbows high, puts your shoulder in a position of internal rotation while elevated. That combo narrows the subacromial space, increasing the risk of tendon impingement. It's not that every upright row causes injury, but going heavy, narrow, and high increases the odds. Physical therapists often modify or avoid it entirely for people prone to shoulder issues. Smarter swap. Dumbbell lateral raises. They target the side delts for that wide shoulder look without the risky joint position. Keep a slight elbow bend. Lift to about shoulder height and focus on control, not load. Kipping pull-ups. Great for CrossFit conditioning, not great for muscle building. The hip swing generates momentum, which reduces time under tension on the lats and biceps, the very tension that drives hypertrophy. EMG studies on strict pull-ups show far higher lat activation than what you'd get when kipping. If your goal is muscle growth or strict pulling strength, kipping isn't the best tool. It also adds high-velocity loading to the shoulders and elbows. Fine if you're prepared for it, risky if you're not. Smarter swap. Strict pull-ups, negatives, or lat pull-downs. Controlled reps. Full range of motion, no momentum. Fewer reps, but far more stimulus per rep. Glute kickback machines. They feel like they're isolating the glutes, and they do. But EMG research shows they don't match the activation you get from heavy compound lifts. Barbell hip thrusts, for example, have shown significantly higher mean and peak gluteus maximus activation than squats, and both outperform most machine kickbacks for loading potential. Kickback machines aren't useless. They can be good accessories, but they're low priority if your goal is maximum glute growth. Smarter swap. Barbell hip thrusts for primary glute loading, plus squats, lunges, and Romanian deadlifts for overall lower body development. High rep, low load ab workouts. Endless crunches aren't going to give you blocky, visible abs. Muscle growth follows the same rules everywhere. Progressive overload. Doing 100+ reps with minimal resistance builds endurance, not size. If you want your abs to stand out once body fat is low, train them like any other muscle. Moderate reps, 8 to 15, added resistance, and progressive loading over time. Smarter swap, weighted cable crunches, weighted hanging leg raises, or ab wheel rollouts. Challenge the muscle. Don't just chase the burn. It's not about training harder. It's about training smarter. By replacing these overrated moves with more effective alternatives, you'll get better muscle activation, lower injury risk, and more results for the time you're already putting in.